Do you want to know how to be pretty? I don't know a singular person that would answer no to that question, but regardless, in this episode, we're going to be talking about how to be pretty. And yeah, there are actually a lot of layers that go within that. We're going to be breaking it down in this episode. Welcome to Passenger Princess, where we talk about self-care and mental health in unconventional ways so that you can be your own passenger princess in life. How to be confident. I mean, that is like one of the most Googled questions out there. And honestly, I feel like I've broken it down into a science. This episode is part 1, external confidence, aka how to be pretty. A lot of things go with being pretty. I think a lot of times people Google this and they'll expect some sort of makeup routine or a self-care day or products that they think will make them look prettier. But it took me a while to get here. It took me a while to become confident. I honestly was very insecure, and there are days that I still am. In high school and even my first and second year of college, I used to wear the most outrageous clothing. I used to go into class wearing my dad's clothes. Yeah, you guys heard that right. I literally used to wear the most baggiest shirts to kind of cover anything that was going on. I don't know if it was because I was insecure or I just didn't know how to style myself. But as I grew and I evolved as a person, I kind of grew up a little bit, I realized that I don't need to be hiding myself. Like I don't need to be putting on 20 layers of foundation every day. I didn't know how to wear my hair, so I would wear buns and ponytails and the most ratchet looking hairstyles ever because I literally was just scared of not receiving that external validation. And I can talk about external validation and how the male gaze has affected us so deeply for hours together, but we're not going to get into that this episode. But yeah, I was looking for that external validation. I was looking at myself through the male gaze and realized maybe I just was not pretty enough, and that was not the case by any means. I'm here to tell you some honest, real tips that have helped me to learn how to be pretty. And honestly, if I have learned them, so can you. I do want to note, take everything that I say with a grain of salt. This is obviously looks, right? It's everything on the outside, and confidence, a good chunk of it, I would say, comes from within. We've heard podcasts, we've heard YouTube videos, we've seen TikToks, we've seen people talking about it. A lot of people in the media space have come out with their own mental health battles and struggles that they are consistently dealing with, and it does take a lot of work. But I've noticed that if I put even an ounce of effort into my external confidence, into my looks, then I have honestly just faked it till I made it. I think people just underestimate the power of a good makeover. It's all things vanity, but it honestly does help. And I think, you gotta have that lucky girl syndrome. And for those of you who don't know, that's literally just manifesting things for yourself and learning how to be the lucky girl, even if you're not lucky. I just fake it and it somehow works. I mean, look at Hailey Bieber, for example. Things have surfaced. Whether you like her or you don't like her, she has manifested the ideal lucky girl syndrome situation. She grew up liking Justin Bieber. She manifested it for herself. She did her daily affirmations. She did what she got to do to get to the position that she's in right now. And she's married to the guy. Let's actually jump right into these steps that I've created on how to be pretty. Step 1 is knowing all about yourself. So obviously in this episode, we're talking about if you look good, you're gonna feel great. But how do you look good? Because I struggled with this. I'm not gonna lie. I think I really did not know how to look pretty. I used to go on Instagram all the time, and honestly, it is still toxic, but I feel like I used to go on Instagram and just wish, why did I not look like these girls? And I was scared that if I attempted to make myself pretty, then there's a chance that people would still find me ugly. And that absolutely terrified me. But I quickly learned that confidence is just action. It's the ability to try. And the step to get there is to first know about yourself, to know what your body type is, what kind of hair you have, what kind of features you have, right? If you look spectacular in the color yellow, make sure to buy clothes that have hinges of yellow in it. If you know the hairstyle, doesn't matter if you want to change it up, doesn't matter if you want to go from long to short, But if you know the hairstyles and the way you wear your hair, right, fits your face structure, wear it that way. Don't try to emulate a celebrity that you really like. Don't copy somebody that you see in class, that you're walking through your lecture hall and you see, oh my god, this person has bangs. I have to go and cut my hair and get bangs. Girl, bangs might not look good on you. And this is applicable to guys too, right? Like if you see somebody on TikTok, you're like, okay, this is the e-boy aesthetic. Everybody loves the e-boy aesthetic, but I look like shit when I dress like the e-boy aesthetic. Don't do it. Just don't do it. No matter how pleasing it is on social media, I promise you, if you don't look good in it, people are gonna know and you're not gonna feel good in it. So your confidence is just gonna plummet. Step 2 is just kind of step 1 in more detail. I've broken it down into a science so it's easy for you guys because nobody wants to be Cassie from Euphoria. You know, we don't want to be changing our aesthetic for no boy. We want to know what we look good in. We want to be Maddie. We want to dress and wear the colors and wear our hair and wear the makeup how it fits our body. Let me break it down for you. We got the people that are pretty. We got the people that are hot. And then we kind of got something in the middle going on, like a mix. If you just think about it like a Venn diagram, you know, it's the both category. And for the sake of this episode, we're just going to say it's the je ne sais quoi category. You know, like the essence. We don't know what you are, but you are either cute or you're hot or you're a mix of both. When we think of cute, honestly, the first celebrity, the first person that I think of that is cute is Selena Gomez. She got all the features that fit the cute category. Her face is a little bit rounder. It's not as sharp. She has very soft features, right? Like nothing is standing out. She is gorgeous, but she definitely doesn't have, you know, a sharp nose or like a piercing eye color. She's definitely one of those girl next door vibes and aesthetic. What's the one thing that we know about Selena Gomez? She ages so gracefully. She literally could be 30 and she would still be looking like she's 20. And we've seen that throughout the years. As in when she grew up, we saw in the public eye, like her face didn't really change, which is great for her. But that also means that she has to have a stylist that understands that she is the pretty girl. And I think she's done it well. I mean, we've seen several of her hairstyles highlight her youthful glow. We've seen her wear colors that are not very aged, right? She doesn't wear as many blacks, darker colors. We see that she looks gorgeous in like reds and like rich tones. What do you usually think when you think of color? Youthful. That's what I'm saying. She wears the stuff, she puts on makeup, she has hairstyles that really fit her aesthetic and she looks amazing. On the other side, we got hot. I was going to use Hailey Bieber as an example, but I'm just going to switch to Megan Fox because I just am not a fan of Hailey right now. So just going to ignore that. But Megan Fox, she is hot. We got very distinguished bone structure. She's very like feline features. Her nose is very sharp. She has prominent cheekbones and you can see that she wears a lot of things that emulate her hotness. She wears a lot of clothes that will show her body. She will wear a lot of makeup that will highlight her cat eyes, so winged liner. She will wear her hair straight, which usually, let's be honest, black straight hair means you're hot, right? You got that like factor that people look at you and you're like, dang, okay, this person is hot. Different than the girl next door vibes. A lot of hot people are actually intimidating. And then we got the people in the middle. And it's definitely a scale. I wouldn't say like each person can fit into a category. You might be closer to cute, but you still might have a couple features that are hot. Those je ne sais quoi people, you know, they might be cute, but they might have a feature like juicy lips that mark them a little bit different, that mark them bolder as, you know, I look cute. But also there's like another side to me that you don't know. There's like a hint of mystery there. Or it could be the other side, right? Like you have very strong features. You have a very sharp jawline and, you know, you have an amazing body. You have jet black hair. But then you very much emulate like cottagecore vibes. You're wearing all these like cottagecore dresses and you live like on a farm. And yeah, you might be hot, but your energy emulates cute. So that is the je ne sais quoi category. Like I said, it is a scale. I wouldn't put anybody into a singular category, but it is important important to know where you fit on this scale, because based on this, in step 3, we're gonna learn how to fit your style, how to fit who you are. So start paying attention to what you feel good in, but also how you look good in certain pieces of clothing. If I wear my hair down, does it look better than if I wear my hair up? Or if I wear my hair in a tight, slicked back bun, does it look better than having bangs and like covering my face with hair? There are a lot of features that go into categorizing yourself. So pay attention to face shape, hair color, haircut, makeup, and just style in general, body type, and just prominent features that stick out. I haven't talked about body type that much this episode, but honestly, body type can change your look entirely. If you are more of an athletic build, you're gonna look different in clothes than somebody that is more petite. And somebody that has a lot more hourglass shape is gonna look different than somebody that is pear shape with like wider hips. You might think that a pair of pants look really great on a mannequin, and you try it out and you're like, holy shit, I look disgusting. And that is totally okay, but it is important to know what kind of body type you have in order to buy the right pants, because that is going to make the biggest difference, I promise. How to be pretty is literally what category you fit in and knowing about yourself. So you're there. If you are cute, I will use myself as an example. I feel like I'm a very cute girl. I wear lots of pastel colors. I don't usually put on bold makeup, but I do have a couple features that I think stand me out from just being totally cute. I do have an hourglass body type, so I feel like form-fitting dresses and outfits usually look better on me. Not only that, my lips, I would argue, are a little bigger than average. And so I tend to wear more prominent lip colors. You are a cute girl, but you have these really nice lips. Wear some red lipstick, because you're going to be highlighting the feature that makes you so unique and so different. And honestly, going to make you feel so much more confident. I'm telling you, trust me, because people notice those features anyway. Whether you're wearing lipstick or you're not, people are going to notice your lips. So if you wear the lipstick, you're going to feel good. You're going to be like, you're staring at my lips. I know you are. Check out the red lipstick on these lips that you're already going to be staring at anyway. If you know that you're putting your best out there, if you know that you're looking your best, you're automatically going to feel more confident. Whatever is going on inside, you're going to know, I look like a bomb ass bitch and I look amazing. And no matter what anybody says, no matter who judges, no matter how shitty I might be feeling inside today, I know that I wake up and I'm going to look so good because I'm going to throw on some red lipstick onto these juicy lips and walk around, and everybody's going to think I'm a bad bitch. I'm a passenger princess. I don't do anything. Everybody just thinks for me. Again, I'm going to go back to Selena and Megan, but their hairstyles are so different and they fit so well. They fit their aesthetic and who they are so well. For example, when Selena's going down the red carpet, the ones where she feels super confident, she's glowing, she is posing differently. You will see how she poses in pictures for press and know how she's feeling from a confidence standpoint. Step 4 is putting it into practice. It is just a kind of elongation of step 3. Start looking good all the time. I know there are going to be days when you honestly wake up and you're like, I don't care if I look shitty. I do not care. I will say, unless, barring that you really don't feel like you don't feel good, I promise you getting ready, even if you're sitting at home, makes all of the difference. If I am wearing my hair in a really nice way, even if I'm wearing a t-shirt, I project so much more confidence on any calls that I have, any meetings that I have, and it's honestly very noticeable. Trust me when I say that looking good at home is going to increase your productivity as well. I literally never thought that doing my hair was going to make me do a better job at work or make me work harder or honestly even start working out harder. If I want to highlight my hourglass figure and I was going to wear clothes that are more form-fitting than I normally would and not just like baggy sweatshirts and sweatpants, then I knew I would have to work harder on working out and exercising because ultimately I was buying these dresses that highlighted my body. If I didn't look good at my body, I wouldn't wear them. So I automatically started exercising and working out more. I knew that in order to feel confident later on when I was putting on the dress, I had to push myself in the gym. I don't care what anybody says. that changes the effort that you put outside into the world. That changes your energy, and you automatically become more confident. You radiate this goddess energy, and that is going to seep into every aspect of your life. You're not going to take any more bullshit from any of your friends or toxic people in your life or relationships. You're honestly going to be way more productive, and you will probably notice that a lot more positive things are coming into your life. You're going to emulate that lucky girl syndrome. And yeah, trust me when I say that I changed how I looked. A lot of other things changed along with that as well. The last piece that we're going to talk about in this episode is stop following trends. I don't like trend culture. Trends honestly set us up for failure because we all look the same. If we follow like a certain trend and all of us, for example, are wearing, I don't know, there's like a huge trend right now that's going around of oversized coats. I myself, I'm kind of into that. I have also seen plenty of people and plenty of videos where speaking candidly, these people don't have the shoulders to wear an oversized coat, and they just end up looking like they have a gigantic upper body and like stick figure legs. That's like a little bit harsh, but it is the truth. Like, if you're gonna walk around looking like Gru from Despicable Me, but you just want to fit the trend of the oversized blazers and coats, I don't think it's worth it because you yourself don't probably look that good in them. Instead, if you do want to participate in this like new blazer trend, maybe wear just like a different type of blazer. Don't wear it oversized. Hate generalizing a group of people when nobody but yourself knows what you look good and what you feel good in. I am telling you, once you start dressing what fits you, you will draw attention automatically. I noticed this switch in college. I literally dressed like shit all the time, and then something happened where I was like, I'm tired of feeling like a loser and looking like a loser all the time when everybody around me dresses so nicely. And I really wanted to up my like social and relationship status. So I just overnight quickly figured out that, this type of makeup looks good on me, this type of haircut looks good on me, and these types of clothes look good on me. And I remember halfway through my sophomore year of college, I started gaining so much male attention and female attention, but I got so many dates the second half of my sophomore year of college. I went out with so many guys, I met so many people simply because I changed the way that I presented myself. I am not kidding. I distinctly remember because freshman year I was like, I don't even think I went on like one date freshman year. Even the beginning of sophomore year, I feel like I had like a boyfriend in college, and then we broke up, and I just changed how I looked, and I suddenly had like 10 guys in rotation. So I'm telling you that it literally comes down to how you present yourself, and that makes the biggest difference in the world. Start looking at yourself a little bit differently. You'll see how much you change. That is the real science behind outer confidence and how to be pretty. And I'm honestly going to be making this into a series of how to radiate confidence. So stay tuned for those episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a review, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me. But that's all I got on this episode of Passenger Princess. Yeah, go queen. Go be your own passenger princess. Be that bad bitch. Learn how to style yourself, and I promise you're gonna be radiating goddess energy and vibes.